Guys, come in here, sit down, and shut the door. Janice Combs has been sued in a new lawsuit. It looks like she has been named as the mastermind in Diddy's Rico empire. And she is being sued by none other than Diddy's former partner and co founder, a bad boy, Kurt Burrows. Y'all, this is a deep lawsuit, and this pretty much guarantees that Janet Combs will be named by the federal government as one of Diddy's co conspirators. Y'all get in here. Okay, we're going to go live with the whole legal documents, but I want to give you guys a quick run through so you know what is about to hit. And this is breaking news. Okay, so what's going on, right? I took notes. As you guys know, Diddy's under investigation for Rico, that's Racketeering, Influence, and Corruption Organizations Act. Sounds like bad boy to me. And this lawsuit confirms Janice Combs knowingly participated in fraudulent business dealings on Diddy's behalf. She held ownership of stolen assets gained through intimidation and coercion. She actively concealed financial crimes for decades for her son, the same son she posted up on Instagram. Leave him alone. He doesn't know the difference between a lie and the truth. I said, that sounds like bad parenting, Janice. But let's get back into it. Janice continued to exploit victims even after they had been financially ruined, saying she is just as cruel as Diddy. He get it from his mama. And she played a key role in ensuring profits, ownership, and power stayed only in the Combs empire. Now, when I read through this lawsuit, and it is a doozy, it is a Tyrone Blackburn special. Don't forget, if you guys have any legal issues that deal with the gender motivated violence, Diddy like crimes, whatever, contact Tyrone Blackburn, contact Wigdor. You got to the 28th to make your voice heard. But this is a Blackburn special, okay? I'm going to try to see if I can get him on the channel. This is a Blackburn special. This lawsuit doesn't just expose a business dispute, it exposes a pattern of organized corruption with Bad Boy Entertainment. Now, for those of y'all being like, wah, 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 Tisa, you always be yapping. I do. I be yapping, but sometimes I be right. Most of the time I be right. Let me stop before I say all the time I be right. Listen, think about it. Remember Tyrone Blackburn dropped the Little Rod lawsuit? Everybody tried to act like it was a joke. People are saying there's no merit to it. He dropped the Little Rod lawsuit. We didn't know just how on the money Little Rod was, okay? After he dropped the Little Rod lawsuit, Diddy's house got raided by the feds. And if you read the federal complaint and you add in the Little Rod lawsuit, it looks like it was like not copied and paste, but it looks like the feds are pretty much corroborating a lot of what Little Rod had to say. So why is that so interesting? Well, when you think about it, now Kurt Burrows, who is also being represented by Tyrone Blackburn, has just exposed this isn't just a business dispute. It exposes a pattern of organized corruption within Bad Boy Entertainment. Does this not sound like Janice Combs is suspect number one when it comes to the Rico stuff? Get into this, right? So listen, everybody's wondering now what else is Janice covering up? And people think that's what the U.S. Attorneys are going to say. Again, if Janice was willing to orchestrate corporate threat, we'll get into, corporate theft, we'll get into what he says happened. Uh, she even helped threatened Kurt Burrows to gaslight victims and help Diddy consolidate stolen power. What else is she covered up? Is she involved in hiding money in Diddy's alleged money laundering activities? Has she helped manage funds tied to other criminal acts? I'm willing to guess yes. Is she connected to any of the allegations of sex trafficking? I don't know about that. Rug distribution? I wouldn't put it past her. Platinum lace front bust downs, they're expensive, and she looks like she got like Russian Remy blonde hair or financial crimes linked to Bad Boy Entertainment. Listen, this lawsuit is the key to unlocking the entire Rico puzzle and showing that Diddy didn't act alone. Baby, he had his mother running point guard. I do want to say this. You know how the whole thing with the white fingernail polish, and we're always like, ew, Diddy had his mom white fingernail polish? What if his mom taught him that that's what a good woman wears? White fingernail polish. What if he got that in the image of his mom because he remembered his mom? Look, you know what? Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. Anyway, let's get into this. They are saying that Janice Combs is the hidden puppet master. She kept Diddy's Rico empire running. She is literally his lieutenant, his general. And she is also the one that was like, leave him alone, writing that dumbass plea for help on Instagram. And I remember saying, Janice, you better shut up before people come looking for you. It looks like people have finally come. Okay, so let's get into this article. Okay. Um, blah 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 blah. They say, okay, if you've been following the rabbit hole that is Diddy's growing legal troubles, this lawsuit just cracked the case wide open. For years, Sean Diddy Combs has been whispered about in industry circles as running one of the most running the biggest music empire. Without, but so then came the allegations of violence, fraud, extortion, and coercion. And it's no secret that Bad Boy Entertainment wasn't just about music, it was about control. And this lawsuit finally exposes the woman at the center of it all, his mother, Janice M. F. and Combs. Woo! They're saying this isn't just about stolen shares. This is a RICO case. Okay? This lawsuit confirms Janice Combs' role in Diddy's criminal organization. They say for years people assumed Janice was just the mother of a music mogul, sitting in the background while Diddy handled business. White finger, a fresh white fingernail, manicure, her what is it, platinum yaki bust down 30 inches, blowing in the wind. Y'all can drag her, but I like her signature blonde. Okay. But this lawsuit suggests that she is a central figure in a decades long scheme of fraud, coercion, and asset control. Think about it. Every major criminal empire has someone outside the direct line of fire, a figurehead who holds assets, manages dirty money, and assures plausible deniability. For Diddy, it is his mother, Janice Combs. One, the smokescreen. Janice owns businesses while Diddy runs the crime. The lawsuit states that Janice co founded Bad Boy Entertainment and held 75% ownership. But here's the kicker: Kurt Burrows was the one running operations. Now, they're saying that this follows a classic money laundering structure. You keep control of assets under a clean name, that's Janice Combs, while the real power makes decisions behind the scenes. The lawsuit alleges that Diddy and attorney Kenneth Mysalis, if you don't know, his brother runs the Midas Touch. Kenneth Mysalis was Diddy's longtime lawyer that did he was his longtime business lawyer, entertainment lawyer, who he just actually quit last year. But they've been friends for over 20 years. Even the guy that runs the Midas Touch, that's Kenny Masala's son, I believe, was an intern at Bad Boy Records. They're saying that Diddy and Kenneth Mysalis, the lawyer, used violent coercion to steal the remaining 25% ownership from Kurt Burrows, only to turn around and hand it to Janice Combs. Now, that violence coercion, we'll get into that in the live because some people are saying they ran up into the room with baseball bats. Why Kenneth Mysalis might have stood there and locked the door. But why did they do this? Because Janice is holding 100% of Bad Boy shares means all financial dealings, contracts, and profits can be moved under her name, shielding Diddy from direct liability. The lawsuit further states that Kurt Burrows never received a dime for his shares, meaning this was not a business deal. This was a hostile takeover. Now, listen, to me, this sounds like a classic mafia tactic. You're using the family to conceal illegal businesses. Again, if that's what's going on, you can bet that Janice will be named as co conspirator and probably destined to if they don't tell the feds what they want to know. And my guess is they're not going to tell the feds what they want to know. The lawsuit says that Janice played dumb for decades, pretending she had no idea that Kurt Burrows had been forced out of his own company. But the lawsuit then drops a bombshell. Janice knowingly held on to Kurt Burrows' stolen 25% for over 2 decades, only admitting it once an attorney investigated it in 2024. This is straight out of an organized crime playback. Think about it. Deny, deny, deny until there's proof. And even then, you just quiet down and stay quiet. This isn't ignorance, this is willful participation. Janice is the clean hands custodian, keeping assets in her name while shielding Diddy from liability. This makes her a key figure in the criminal enterprise. Now, let's talk about the violence and intimidation. Okay. The lawsuit also claims that Kurt Burrows personally witnessed Sean Combs physically assault Janice Combs multiple times, even slapping her in the face. Y'all, listen, I'm gonna have to go live with this. Make sure you turn your notifications on. I have the full lawsuit, baby. You know your girl is always in these legal streets. I'll see y'all on live. In the meantime, let me know what you think of the let me know what you think of the comments. All right, bye.